Hello everyone, welcome to DigiStuff YouTube channel. Today we're looking at the Pioneer DJ DDJ-FLX4. So it's a brand new little 2 channels controller from Pioneer DJ, replacing the DDJ 400. And this time it will work on Rekordbox, Serato, and an app, iOS and Android app, but for the first quarter of 2023. So we will make a new video with an ad with the application. Let's see what we will have on it. So first, we are going to see the connections. After navigation, the mixer part and the deck part. But first, the connections. So on the front, you will have your little jack output for your headphones, and on the back, you will have the power USB-C if you need for your iOS or Android smartphone or tablet. The USB port for your computer, and it will work like that. No need with your computer to plug something here. You will have a little option for Android with mono stereo here. Master output on the RCA and your jack, your quarter jack for your mic input. Before continue to the navigation part, let's see one great thing. It was a very big problem on the DDJ 400. I don't know why. Yeah, I know why, because maybe it's not the right mic or it's the mic part. So everyone, the mic part is working. You see, it's working, no problem. I have my meters, I have my recorder. So with this mic, what you can do, you can apply directly on the record box your low, mid, and high frequency on the mic. You can add some effects, like, for example, an echo, like this. Or you can do this, for example. You can put it at 100% on the 0 at 12 with a double click. You can add a reverb. You can add also
a pitch down,
pitch up like that.
And at the end, you can add a light or heavy feedback reducer when you are in front of your speakers. You can also record your mix directly here, and like you just heard, you have the mic directly on the master, and it's very cool because you can also have your mic if you don't have any computer. If you unplug, you will have directly without any software. And if you want to work in your house or in your gig or whatever, you have to take a dynamic mic, not a static mic. A mic which not need the phantom power, the 48 volt phantom power. Okay, put this in your mind. So let's see the navigation part. Of course, we will see between the Rekordbox and Serato, it is working on Serato DJ Lite. It will active Serato DJ Lite, but of course, for Serato DJ Pro, you have to pay the license, and I think it's 120 bucks, something like that. With Rekordbox, you don't have to put nothing, no money. It will work like that. And there will be some difference between Rekordbox and Serato. We will see that. The Smart CFX, the Smart Fader, and one or two things on the pad section. So let's see first on Rekordbox and after on Serato. So navigation part, you have your little knob here to choose between your playlist and your tracks. When you have the correct track, you choose it. You can also, when you push play, have a instant double with a double click. It will work on Rekordbox and on Serato, no problem. And when your track is here, you can play it, of course. And you can also show the, how can I say, the matches between BPM and key. If you push shift load, you will have all the matches between your track, the track that is playing, and all the track in your collection. And let's return to my playlist. Yeah, and I have a lot of things like that. You see here, the exclamation point, because my server, my Synology is not open, but it's not a problem. Return to my review playlist, and after you have the view button, allow you to play the different part of Rekordbox and Serato like you like. Like you like. After the mixer part, when your track is playing, you have your gain control, trim control. EQs will be normal EQs on Serato and kill on Rekordbox, like that. After new part, the smart CFX, so you will have little more FX on Rekordbox than Serato, and you can choose them with Shift FX Select here. You see you have all the list here. So let's see Phantom, the first one. So it will be a combination between two FX. You can do it very fast or very slow, like you want. After Reflect Echo, Mobius Echo, Vaporize, Noise Shop, Cyberjet, Cyber Pitch, so you see, if you doing really slow, you will have all the things, but if you moving fast, you will have like a break. And at the end, Twister. And voilà. Je filme. Then you have your PFL section, so the Q section if you prefer. You can listen to the channel 1, channel 2, both if you want, the master, and you need to touch master, because if you don't put master here and you put your balance here, you will see nothing, you will listen to nothing, you know. You have to check this. So your little balance here, the Q or the master here, and after the level control of your headphone. The fader, crossfader, the fader have their own curve here, the crossfader here, and after there is a new function on the smart fader, depends on Serato or Rekordbox. On Rekordbox you will have a little mix between the tracks, and the BPM will follow the new track. One example, you're at 120 and 124, it will be 120 and goes directly 124. Let's see that. I will take another track. You see? I jump between 124 and 120. Let's see another time. And now I jump between 120 to 124. Let's see again. So I move very slow, but if you move fast, you will have a little FX at the end. Of course, you can't really hear that if you go very slow. So it's very, very cool, Smart Fader. You will have not the same thing, the moving between two tempos, but you will have little FX helping you to make some transitions. And voila, let's go to the beat FX here. So you have the opportunity to choose the FX here. You push, you have more FX here. With a shift button, you go up. You choose your FX, the right channel here, or the master. And after, you engage. And you can move a smart FX, SFX if you want. Or directly this FX here. Let's see Phantom. Etc. You can choose the right beat of your FX here. You can have the level depth here and on off here. And at the end, you will have the release FX, just a push with the shift button. Let's go to the deck part. So you will have pretty the same thing more or less than the DDJ 400. You will have the play, Q button, your pitch. You can change the tempo range with the button here, with the shift button here. You have a loop. When you make a loop, you can record it on the odd Q out loop here or directly on the memory here and recall the loop when you want. So let's make a loop, and after a 4-bit loop, automatic. My loop, I can reduce or more loop, increase and decrease. After I can rec here if I want. So OQ loop, I can erase it like that, and I can have 4-bit loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can record it or recall it directly with those buttons here. You have your beat sync, allow you to match 2 tracks between them with the master track here, allow you to say that this track is master or this track is master, and the other one will be beat sync. You have your jog. You will be. You have to click on your software to choose if you want to scratch or not. But you can also make a fast research with the shift button. And after the pad section, so there will be few difference between those two softwares. So first, odd cues allow you to put some point or loop directly on your track and recall them when you want. And you can select shift and erase everyone. Pad FX1 will be some FX, so you can make combinations directly here, and you can also edit them with the little button here. So you can choose the FX with a large FX functions, the beat or the length, the size, I don't know, whatever. So here I have some roll, sleep, flanger. Let's listen to a few on this part here. etc. After beat jump allow you to jump with a certain beat, so 2 beat, 4 beat, 8 beat, 16 beat in the past of the track or in the future. Etc. So you will have one bank and the other bank here, another bank here. You just have to choose with the right button here. After sampler, there is two different kind of sampler between Rekordbox and Serato. Serato, the sampler will take all the hot cues you put on Serato. I prefer a little bit on those on Rekordbox because you can have an unlimited number of samples, because you have just to take a little part, a little loop on your track and put it on each deck of the sample. And after, you have just to choose which deck will be the master deck and your sample will sync directly on it. You see, if I put the first beat of my track, or no, this will be better. I choose my deck master like that, and I push my sample directly. So the sample, and after, if you touch, for example, your pitch, you see, your sample will follow your track. Of course, you can also make a fade out or a filter or a smart effect, etc. And you end your sample with a shift button. After, you will have keyboard. I prefer show you the keyboard with a vocal. It's the same track. And after, you choose shift keyboard, you choose the right out cue, for example this one, and after you can play it like that. Let's put the same track here. No, not this track. Sorry, this track here, not the vocal. Yeah, and let's put the right pitch I want, so you can reset your pitch or not. Etc, etc. After, you will have, let's put the track I want here, like that. Pad FX2. Pad FX2 will allow you to do the same thing as Pad FX1, so you can choose the right FX you want on every pad. So let's do 2 more pads. Etc. Then beat loop, auto beat loop, so you can make loops here, but you can also here with a certain beat. Here you have 4 beats, but here you can have 16 or 32 like that. Go there, record, eject the loop, and you can record when you want and erase. And after key shift, it will be the same as keyboard, but keyboard will be odd cue with different tones. Key shift, you will change the general tone of your track. etc., etc. And let's go to Serato. So I'm going to choose my tracks, or my track, this one. So the main difference, smart CFX, smart fader, and some pad effects. So smart FX. Let's put a little more gain control. Yep, like that. Okay. So smart FX, you will not have all the list. You see, if I push Shift FX select, I don't have any, but I can have some sort of echo filter and reverb filter, depend on how you push this button here. So first, the filter. You touch nothing and you have a filter. Okay. After, I touch once like that, and I will have an echo plus the filter. After, I touch Shift and Smart CFX, and you will have a reverb filter. Etc. After, crossfader, so I have to choose 2 tracks. Sync the tracks here. And after, choose here. Without the other track. And after, with a shift this button here, not an echo but a reverb. So smart fader, and after on the pad, odd cues will be odd cue, pad FX one will be pad FX. You can't choose on the screen, but you will have that. So echo. Oh, let's see the first part of the track. So echo, flanger, reverb. Of course, you can edit with that if you want. A roar with one beat. Sorry. Echo out, so you don't have to touch your fader. A break. A backspin. And a roar out with a tempo decrease. You will see. So it's pretty cool on a break like that. And you can also add it with a smart CFX if you want. Let's listen to this. Etc. After, beat jump will be the same beat jump, but you have to choose the right beat with the loop part. For example, 16, and here I will have 16. Under it will be little transport, I think. Yeah. after sampler, you can choose any sample. You can, let's see the sample here. Yeah, you can choose if your sample goes directly on a line, for example, channel, for example here. Let's put some more music, some more volume control here. It's cool to put your sample directly on the channel. Why? Because you can apply some smart effects on it. You see, you can do that. Or you can make some smart effects with the track here. So it's cool. But you can also put it directly on the master and put less volume like that, and you can have both channel directly here. Sampler keyboard is the same. You choose your sample, your OQ. Pad FX2 will be roll. Beat loop will be beat loop for 8-bit loop, 16-bit loop, 2-bit loop, 4-bit loop, whatever, and key shift. Same will be the pitch of your track. Etc. And it's the end of the Pioneer DJ DDJ-FLX4 video. Thank you for watching this one. If you need any information, if you have any questions, feel free to ask under the video in the comment section. Thank you for watching this one, and I hope you like it. And see you next time, next content. Bye bye.